Hello, I'm Lesley Logan, and today we're doing the side leg springs on the Cadillac. Okay, I'm obsessed with these. Like any leg springs, you can use the arm springs as leg springs, or you can use the leg springs. If you have a strap on your Cadillac, it's really good to use it. So what you want to do is set yourself up on the back side of your Cadillac with your bottom leg under the strap. And it's not necessarily to hold your leg down. Actually, where I've placed the strap helps my flex foot pull against the strap to have more reach from my bottom seat. And your arm is up the pole, head resting on your bicep. If you want to make it harder, go further that way, right? Make that arm straighter. Now, you line your top leg up with your bottom leg and your hips with the back edge of the mat. And there's a whole series here, so I'm just going to show you on one side because there's a lot. When you kick the leg forward, it's easy to let the spring take over. You actually want to find that you're reaching from your low ribs all the way around. I'm not trying to get my thigh to touch my pelvis. I'm trying to get my leg to stretch my back. And then when the leg goes back behind me, it's easy to let the spring take over and go into a back bend. Don't do that. Pull your stomach in and take your leg back. It'll want to go high when it goes back and low when it goes forward. Try to keep it at the level of the hip as you go back. So you stretch the front of the thigh, you pull your stomach in, and you go forward, back. And that forward is kind of like if a ball was bouncing. You go as far as you can forward, a little bit back from the back of the leg, and forward. If you're going more forward on the second kick, you probably could have gone more forward on the first one. Does that make sense? After the forward back, you turn the leg out, you point the foot, you go up, you flex, pull the strap down, up, and flex. This is happening in the hip, not at the waist. Up, meaning my hip's not coming up to my ribs, right? Then you take the leg back and you do little circles. And we're trying to work the back and the down right here so that we can really stay connected to our spring and our strap. And after about 5 to 10 of those, you do big circles, forward, up, back, and around without losing control of your spring, right? Don't let it pull you around. And then you reverse. And you're really trying to scrape the edges of your hip and keep your waist working to support your pelvis. And then you go into bicycle. And bicycle is pretty tricky, especially for me. Your knee is going to want to go all over the place. But you pull the heel to your seat, you keep that thigh at the level of your hip, you pull it into you, and you stretch the leg out. You reach it back, going back as much as you can. Use your hamstring to pull the heel to your seat. Then you keep that connection, you pull the knee to you, and you straighten the leg. Then you'll reverse it. You'll reach, you'll press it back. Nice stretch of the quad. Now stand in your strap as you straighten your leg. Reach it forward, pull the heel to your seat, push back, and stretch into the spring. Now, you can just take the knee in and be done and do the other side. I like to take my foot to the pole in the front, and then you can do a little stretch, right, with the heel reaching from your back and pressing, kind of like tendon stretch on the reformer. Then you place yourself into the splits, and you can do the other side. So if that spring is too heavy, I encourage you to do the arm springs. If you have a weak side, do weak side, strong side, weak side. Again, this is still working. It's not just a leg exercise. I would do it here and then challenge that feeling on the mat. So how can you reach into your spring, your imaginary spring, when you're on your mat, right? Give that a go. And I hope you enjoy the way it feels in your body. I really am obsessed with the side leg springs. So you could do them every day, right? They're super fun. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I will see you next time.